So hi guys, welcome back again. This is Hasnen from Trending Codes, and uh, today we're gonna talk about Actionsheet. Okay, so at the end of this tutorial, we are going to make one basic app, and I have a demo for you. Okay, so if you really like my videos, if my videos are like helpful to you guys, please subscribe my channel and share it. Okay, so here we're gonna make an action sheet in the Ionic, and I'm having one demo. Here I'm going to show you a demo over here. Okay, now I'm having one button over here. When I click on this button, I'm going to get one action sheet right from the bottom of my screen. Okay, now you can find I'm having two buttons in the action sheet, that is delete and share. Now you can create as many buttons you like, or you can create the buttons as per the requirements of your application. Okay, now here when I just click on the delete button, okay, I'm going to get one alert box, and that alert box gonna say me that hey, you clicked on delete. Okay, so this is how we can make an action sheet. And like in my previous video, I have shown you how to create an alert box. Okay, so in this video what we are going to do is um, we're creating an action sheet. Okay, and from the action sheet we are calling the alert box. Okay, so here it is. Like when I click on share, it's going to show me that hey, you clicked on share. Okay, so this is what we are going to create at the end of the tutorial. Okay, or at the end of the video. So this is what we're going to learn today. And now to get started, you need to download one blank project, and you should do that on the terminal. So you need to open your terminal for that. And um, I want you guys to be in a particular folder. So uh, I'm going to change my directory to documents. Okay, and I'm going to create one directory, mkdir action sheet. Okay, and I'll be in the action sheet cd action um, action sheet. Okay, now I'm going to create my project in this directory. So I'm going to give a command Ionic start. I have taught you how to create a project in the particular directory in my previous video. Okay, so you might be knowing how to create a project, or how to create your app. Ionic start. I'm going to give my name to my app, action sheet. Okay, and after that I need a blank template, so I'm going to give over here a blank, and I'm sorry, blank, and it should be of version 2. Okay, so here it's going to download some package from the npm, and I'll be back once it get downloaded. Okay, so can you see my project has been downloaded, and uh, I'm going to start my project. So I should be in the directory called what I have given the name of my project is Actionsheet. Okay, so I should be in the directory of my project cd Actionsheet. Okay, and I'm going to give a command Ionic serve, and this will start my project. And from the blank we are going to create the project. Okay, so first we will work with the HTML part. Now in this application there is no more to work with the HTML part, like we have to create only one button. Okay, and we have to work more with the .ts file, because we are going to create an action sheet, and along with action sheet we are going to create a alert box. Okay, so in this tutorial we need to work more with the .ts file. Okay, in the HTML file we are only going to create one button. Okay, so my project is starting. Okay guys, so can you see the app has been created over here, and I have used my blank template, so there is nothing over here. Now I have opened my project in the Visual Studio Code, and here is the stuff for home.html, because we are going to create one button on the HTML page. Okay, so I'm going to remove this stuff because I don't want this stuff. Instead of this, I need a button over here. Okay, so for that I need to create one button. Okay, so I'm going to write a button, ion button. Okay, now if you guys are following my videos in this series, you might be knowing how to create a button. Okay, and I'm going to say block because it should cover up the whole area. And after the button, I should right click me the text on the button. Okay, and I should close the button tag. Okay, now this will create a button. Okay, and now we will shift to home.ts file. Okay, now we are going to create two things in home.ts file. The first one is the action sheet controller, and the second one is alert box. Okay, so you need to import two modules, okay, from Ionic Angular. The first one is the action sheet controller, and the second one is alert controller. Okay, now once you import these things, okay, you guys should make sure that you should initialize these two modules in the constructor. So I'm going to initialize by saying public, so I can use anywhere in my app or in the class. Okay, public, I'm going to say action ctrl. Okay, and I'm going to say action sheet controller. Okay, and the another one is public uh, alert ctrl, and it should be for alert controller. Okay, now I have initialized these two controller in my constructor. Okay, so I can use them. Now I have saved my file, and it start building over here. So uh, make sure you guys don't close the terminal or your command prompt. Okay, it should be running, because when you just save your file, it will start building automatically. Okay, so make sure you should not close your terminal or your command prompt. Okay, okay, build completed, and can you see I got a button over here. Now we should go ahead and make the action sheet first. Uh, so we have imported two controllers, the action sheet controller and the alert controller. I have initialized this controller and in my constructor. Now when I use controller, I will use this part action ctrl. Instead of writing action sheet controller, I will just use action ctrl where I want to use an action controller. Okay, now on the click of this button, I'm going to call one function. So I should create a click event over here. Okay, and I should give the name of the function that should be called from the .ts file. So I should say click no call, I'm sorry, call action sheet. Okay, okay, I'm not going to write it long. I just say at call action. That's enough. Okay, now you can give any name that is favorable for you. Okay, so over here I'm going to create that function that is call action. Okay, now in the call action, first of all I'm going to create one variable, okay, that hold the interface. I'm not going to say as interface, I'm going to say that let action sheet. Okay, like you can give any name what you want or what you like. Okay, now I'm going to say that this dot we are going, okay, so this dot we're creating action sheet controller, so we should go for this dot action ctrl dot create. Okay, now inside the create I'm going to create the full interface for the action sheet. So I need to create a first a title. Okay, inside the title I'm going to give like what I'm sorry what you wanna do. Okay, now I'm going to create buttons over here. Okay, now first button will be like my delete button. Okay, so um, text should be like delete. Okay, and the role for the delete button is like destructive, so I would say role uh, destructive. Okay, and now you need to call one event, or I'm going to create one handler. This handler will just evaluated, or this handler will be invoked when user will just press on the delete button. Okay, this handler will just like in work as in click event for the particular delete button. Okay, so I'm going to create a handler over here, handler, and it should be the syntax for the handler is like this, and inside the handler I'm just going to write the console. I'm going to write some string on the console, so console dot log. Okay, and I'm going to say that you click delete. Okay, I'm going to save this, and the build will start automatically because my project is running inside the um, terminal. Okay, so here a build is working, and I think it should work for me. Okay, before we check, I want to say that it will not work because here we have created our action. Okay, here we have created our interface, but we didn't present that on the screen. Okay, so to do that you need to present this on the screen, so action sheet dot present. Okay, now if you don't understand, then I'm going to say that again. Here we have created one variable with a name action sheet. Okay, this action sheet is holding the title and buttons which we are creating. Okay, and now when you call this button, or when you call this function, when the button is clicked, this action sheet variable will hold the title and buttons. Okay, and it will create one interface, but still the interface is not on the screen. We need to present that interface on the screen, and that is done by calling action sheet dot present. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to just write action sheet dot present, and it should work. Okay, so here the build has been completed, and let's check it's working or not. Okay, when I just click on this button, I'm getting a action sheet from the bottom of my screen, and can you see we have created the title, what you want to do, and one button. Okay, the role of the button is destructive, and we have given the text as delete. So here is the title, what you want to do, and underneath the title we have created the buttons. Okay, this is the text for the button, the role of the button, and this is the handler. Now let's check the handler is working or not. So when I just click on the delete button, it should write on the console that you clicked on delete. Okay, can you see it's just giving me an output like you clicked on delete. Okay, now that's great. If you want to create one more button, you can do the same. Okay, you need to put the comma over here, and you can go for like share button. Okay, text should be share, and then we should clear I'm sorry, we should create a handler. Okay, and in the handler again we are going to call, or we should write some string on the console. Okay, console dot log. Okay, and I should say like you clicked on share. Okay, I have saved my file, and I'm getting an error over here. I need to figure out why. Okay, I should not write near the handler, I should be outside of the handler. Control X, and it should be right over here. Okay, now it's working. I'm going to save my file, and when I just click on the click me button, at that time I'm going to get two buttons. The first one is delete and the second one is share. Now when I click on the delete, I'm going to get a text that you clicked on delete, and when I just going to click on share, I'm going to get a message you clicked on share. Now this is how handler work. Now every button have this handler, so you can just uh, use that handler. Sorry, this is the same error what I'm getting before, but I have fixed and it's building right now. Okay, so can you see the build has been completed, and when I just click on this button, I'm going to get action sheet from the bottom of the screen. Here is the title, what you want to do, and we have created two buttons, that is delete and share. When I just click on delete, I'm going to get a message you clicked on delete, and when I just going to click on share, I'm going to get a message that you clicked on share. Now it's too simple, right? Now what I want to do is when I click on delete, I should get one alert box, and inside the alert box I should get a message like you clicked on delete. Okay, now the same goes with the share. When I clicked on the share button, I should get a message like in an alert box you clicked on share. So what we are going to do is instead of writing on console, we are going to call one function, okay, which should create an alert. So to create an alert, I'm going to make a new function, or I'm going to create a new function with a name call alert. Okay, now this alert have one parameter called info. Okay, and this like you can give any name. I'm just going to give info as a parameter. Okay, now first of all, I'm going to create one variable called alert. Okay, and inside the alert, I'm going to store the interface for the alert box. So I should go with this dot alert ctrl, because we want to create an alert box. Alert ctrl dot create. Okay, now inside the create function, I'm going to make one title, or I want to display one string in the alert box that you sorry you clicked on. Okay, that's it. Now the subtitle will hold that what button we have clicked. Okay, so the subtitle will be like info. Now this will not present the alert box on the screen. Okay, to do that we have to call the present method of alert. So alert dot present sorry present sorry okay. Now when I call this method, okay, it will just display, or it will just present the alert box on the screen. Now instead of here in the handler, what I'm going to do is instead of writing a message on the console, I'm going to call the alert function, that is call underscore alert. I'm sorry, I should use this keyword before the function name, this dot call action, oh no, call alert. And inside the call alert, we are writing, this is the handler of delete, so we should pass a string called delete. Okay, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste over here. Now instead of delete, I'm going to say a share over here. Okay, share. Okay, now I'm going to save this, and I'll explain you what exactly happening is over here. When I just click on this button, on this HTML button, okay, the call action function will call or will be invoked. Now when this function will invoke, this action sheet will hold the interface for the title and the buttons. Okay, now we have created two buttons and one title. The title will say what do you want to do, and the button over here is delete and share. Now when I just click on this button, okay, it will call this function with the name call alert, and it will hold one parameter that is the string. Okay, now when I just click on the delete button, this call alert will be invoked and it will go over here, and the delete will be copied into the info. Okay, now this alert is holding the title and subtitle. Now info is having the string which is passed over here. Now when I just click on the delete button, the info will be having delete. So title will be like you clicked on delete. Okay, the display message will be like you clicked on delete. Now when I just click on the share, the share will be copied into the info. This share will get copied in the info, and the subtitle will be like you clicked on info. So let's go ahead and check it's working or not. Okay, so it's building over here, and I should wait until it get completed. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it's working or not. And I'm going to click on the button. I'm getting the action sheet over here, and I'm going to click on delete. So my message should be like you clicked on delete. So guys, you can see it's working. And in the same way, when I'm going to click on the share, I'm going to get a message you clicked on share. So guys, this is how we can create the action sheet, and we can create the alert. So these are the basic videos I'm doing right now. So it may be helpful to you guys to understand the Ionic component, how exactly they works. And if you really like my videos, please subscribe my channel and share the videos. And thanks for watching my videos, and hash keep coding. Take care.